The small, quiet town of Ravensbrook had always been a place of routine and predictability. Nights were usually just as tranquil as the days, or so the townsfolk thought. Unbeknownst to them, an ancient dwelling on the outskirts of the town harbored secrets far darker than their imaginations could ever conceive. It was said that, many centuries ago, Lord Valen, a once nobleman turned vampire, had made the mansion his lair. Neglected and decaying, the mansion stood as a sinister sentinel guarding its master's legacy. For years, no one dared to approach it, deterred by whispers of strange sightings and eerie sounds emanating from within. However, as the moon hung high and full one eerie October night, a group of curious teenagers, Emma, James, Lucy, and Daniel, decided to explore the legend that haunted their town. "It's just an old house," James said, trying to mask his nerves with bravado. "What's the worst that could happen?" Emma and Lucy exchanged uneasy glances but followed along, not wanting to appear cowardly. Daniel, always the daredevil, was already pushing open the rusty gates. As they ventured into the mansion, the air grew colder, and the sense of foreboding intensified. They wandered through cobweb-laden halls and dusty, decrepit rooms until they reached what seemed to be the main hall. Here, the temperature plummeted, and the faint smell of decay lingered. Suddenly, Emma noticed a portrait on the wall, a painting of Lord Valen. The eyes, though painted, seemed to be alive, following their every movement. "Guys, I don't think we should be here," she whispered, her voice barely audible. Just as they turned to leave, the door behind them slammed shut with an ear-splitting bang. Panic surged through the group as they tried to reopen the door to no avail. Then, a slow, deliberate clapping echoed through the hall. From the shadows, Lord Valen emerged, his presence exuding an aura of ancient malevolence. "Welcome to my abode," he said, his voice a velvety purr that sent chills down their spines. Emma screamed as Valen's eyes turned a sinister shade of red, revealing his vampiric nature. "You have trespassed on sacred ground," he hissed. "Now, you are part of my midnight feast." Before they could react, he vanished into thin air, only to reappear behind Daniel. In a flash, Valen sank his fangs into Daniel's neck, draining him of life. The others attempted to flee, but the mansion itself seemed determined to keep them trapped. Desperation clawed at their hearts as they heard Valen's voice taunting them, "You cannot escape." Just when all hope seemed lost, Lucy remembered the old stories about the mansion. "There was a rumor about a hidden passage in the cellar," she said, her voice trembling but determined. They scrambled to find the cellar stairs, each step echoing their dread. Upon reaching the cellar, Emma noticed a loose stone in the wall. With all their combined strength, they managed to pry it loose, revealing a narrow, dark passage. As they crawled through, Valen's menacing laughter echoed behind them. However, they pushed forward, driven by the will to survive. Finally, the passage led them outside, into the safety of the woods.